All right, so here I am at the Mason-Dixon line, starting my Maryland section hike of the AT, May 14th, 2021. Just got dropped off at Pinmar Station, or Pinmar Park. Hiked up to the line here, and we'll be spending the next couple days on the trail. All right, so basically on mile number 2, the AT, you can see woods, lots of rocks, and we'll see, maybe my day 1 goal to get 16 miles is a little ambitious. My backup plan is 10 miles to Ensign Cow Shelter. White blaze there, you see. And I will check back in when we get to High Rock. Not quite to High Rock yet, but in the middle of a bunch of rocks here. The trail is through the rocks, but you can see blaze is this way, so on we go. All right. After a more challenging than expected 3 miles, almost here to High Rock. It's tagged with way too much graffiti, and as fellow hiker just pointed out a couple minutes ago, there's a parking lot right here, so you know, people don't really have to earn it to get here. But that being said, looks like it's gonna be a nice view on a beautiful day, so let's go check it out. Oh man, that is a gorgeous view. Look at this. See all the graffiti here. All right, kind of the first vista of the trail. Let's get back on. Okay, it looks like we are to our first, by we I mean me, to our first freshwater source. In Gut Hook it's called a cascade. I don't know if I would call it a cascade, but it is a little fresh stream. So we're going to fill up my bags here and store a filter and go from there. All right, we've come to our first water crossing. Just crossed, I think, Rocky Run Road, maybe? And now crossing this little creek here. coming out of the tunnel here for just a few minutes. Some wide open land here. And less than a mile from Ensign Cowell Shelter, which was my safety shelter for night one. Should be getting there before 4 p.m. So I think I can push on to either Poco, more realistically, or for a stretch all the way to Annapolis Rocks. We'll see how it feels when we get to Cowell Shelter. All right, trying to be discreet here, but I made it to the Poco campsite. Described as a primitive campsite. Lots of people here. Time to get set up. Day 2, a few minutes before 7 a.m. Got up this morning about 5:45. Got some coffee, granola. Can't say that I slept well last night. It was maybe my air mattress was overinflated, but kept sliding off. Kind of cold when I woke up, but all good now. And like I said, a few minutes before 7. Aiming for at least 16 today. Check it in a bit. Alright, so this was Black Rocks, as I already said. I did come over here, take the shot seated on the little precipice there. Not as bad as it looks, but still a little bit scary, to be honest. On to Annapolis Rocks now. All right, I've made it to Annapolis Rocks. Some way looks very similar to Black Rock, but this is kind of the first view. Let me make my way around. I believe this is the Cumberland Valley. We'll see. Okay, this is pretty cool. On the other side of the view, you can see these limestone, whatever, cliffs. Pretty cool. But at a pretty steep drop off, as you can see. So we can actually see a pretty nice lake down here. Zoom in at all. Here's another view at the back of these rocks. Hike down a bit from where I was just a minute ago. And just layers of these rocks. Very cool. They also look like they could easily slide off. I hear a large bird. Kind of sounds like an eagle. Just beyond the rocks. Alright, by far the most beautiful part of the trail, right next to the highway, Route 40 here. Just a short ways, and after that we'll be crossing over the I-70 footbridge, and next stop will be Washington Monument State Park. Okay, this is like 30 seconds later, but this is actually I-70. You can see the little locks here that people do on bridges and whatnot. I think it started in Europe. A nice park here. And a busy interstate. But let's see, I think there may be a sign up here and locks or so forth that says AT. Let's see. No, just another heart. All right. All right. Back into the tunnel up here. Passing by Greenbrier State Park, where we had a camp out last year, but I'm not going there today. I'm going to stay on the AT. Right. Made it to the Washington Monument. About 21 miles today. Oh, exhausted. Feet are torn up. But it's time to eat some dinner. Alright, starting day 3, begins before 7 o'clock, and I am out of water, so I need to take a side trail 0.4 miles from the shelter I stayed at. So 0.8 round trip is not exactly convenient, but being as I'm completely out, and it's a few miles before I have the option for anything else, I should probably take this. Time to get some water. What I use here is the Sawyer squeeze. So I fill up my dirty bags. The sign here says water should, and should is crossed out, and must be treated, filtered, or boiled. Fair enough.
So squeeze on the dirty bags into my hot bag.
So finishing up pretty soon. Did I shoot a video of Weaverton Cliffs? I don't remember. But this is just kind of what the trail looks like. Dirt trail, lots of greenery on both sides. Some viewpoints every once in a while, not many. So I totally understand why they call it the Green Tunnel, because canopy above, green to the sides, and that's it. I don't know if you can hear. To the right over here is some water, a tributary of the Potomac. Maybe even the Potomac proper. Not sure, but anyway, that's it. Alright, almost into Harper's Ferry. Rapids. Alright. Deceptively boring last 3 miles on the towpath. Felt like it took forever, but now on the footbridge, going to Harper's Ferry. Oh, beautiful. Right by the railroad.